to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakarium, Shah, Yasha Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. We're in some sensitive times right now, Akim Agwaf, because our salvation is nearer than when we believe, and that salvation is supernatural. There's not going to be a military marching down the street with guns and bulletproof vests and Humvees to free us. This salvation is coming from the heavens. It's coming from the sky, from the dimension of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah that you read about in Daniel the second, was the Daniel 7. Okay, the Ancient of Days is about to make a move to set free the elect of the nation of Israel. So with us knowing this, you know, the other side knows this too. So they're preparing to fight, like the scriptures say. They don't want to let us go, man. They held us fast and refused to let us go. This is Matthew 24, verse 29. Immediately after the tribulations of those days shall the sun be darkened, right? And the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the signs of the Son of Man in heaven, and shall, it says, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming with the clouds, which are the UFOs, right? That the world called the UFOs, of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect. This is the salvation that we just read about in Romans 13 and 11. He shall gather his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So this is a supernatural rescue that's about to go down. This is a rescue mission. Our Lord is coming to do two things: to save his elect and to destroy Babylon the Great and bring Esau down. So with us knowing this, you got the left-hand prophets on the left-hand side that know this as well. The Vatican, man, serpent prophet, they know this as well. So they're staging an event. An event is coming soon. We're going to look at it in this video here, where they're going to try to get a lot of pushback from the public and ultimately fight Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah when they show up. They're taking this extremely serious. If you bullshitting and messing around, right, you sitting on the fence, they're not sitting on the fence. They're not taking this movement with the Hebrew Israelites as a joke. They know who the men of the law are. They've studied the 144,000. They're aware that some of these men are on planet Earth right now, not fully activated with the spiritual power yet. Their left-hand prophets has been revealed from the heavens that the fight and the battle is on, man. So they preparing.
We live in strange times. So the Vatican is readying for entities to be seen around the world, and we dove deeper into this so we can get a spiritual understanding of this. And we also have questions of, is it just going to be something that's potentially spiritual, or is it going to be like a Project Bluebeam operation? Now, what they say is right here, Vatican preparing guidelines for apparitions of other supernatural phenomena. Apparitions are appearances or communication with divine beings such as saints, angels, or Christ himself. May 8th, 2024. So we're going to go deeper into this. And this whole Aurora thing, I was looking at it, talking to my woman recently, and I didn't know that HART was activated, but HART apparently was activated during the time of this aurora. And for Project Bluebeam...
Now, I'm going to say this real quick. Now, you notice all this is happening around their satanic holiday that was ending on May 1st. So, you notice all this left-handed energy is picking up. Yeah, it's picking up. It's picking up. We are in the season. We're fixing for something, man. That's why you got to have on the armor. Lord will, we can go into that. You got to have on the armor of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. If you think you're going to handle what's about to roll down the pipeline by yourself, you definitely don't have those glasses on.
This aurora, in order for them to have these communications in the atmosphere, in order for them to be able to project things, and also at a very, very convenient time, we've seen some networks being updated that helps with the holographic technology that we're going to get to right now. So going into this, as we get deeper into this, they're releasing this tomorrow. The Vatican is releasing the report tomorrow and basically saying we're about to see a surge of supernatural events. But the question is, are they supernatural? However, I do believe it's some aspect of it that will be. And that's because, like I said, in New York, they got the portals out.
Check this out.
Glass mirrors out. We talked about how that is a gateway into our world.
You see this? This is sitting right under our nose. They've been using this stuff. The Lord has given them this type of power. Portals connecting NYC to Dublin, launches in Manhattan. Look, this is happening while you walk in the street eating a damn hot dog, going about your day on an iPhone, looking at some damn little Uzi videos, and wondering why everything is demonic. People doing things that you never thought that they would ever do because they're possessed by these higher principalities that the Lord, our Lord, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, has let loose in the earth. You're about to see, these Babylonians are about to see things of great proportion because the Lord is visiting Egypt again. This is the second Egypt here. This is spiritually Egypt, man. Matter of fact, this is Revelations, right? 11 verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. That's this place. America is this great city, right? It says, which spiritually is called Solomon, Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So the same way Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah scared the hell out of those ancient Egyptians, you Americans about to see fear that's beyond belief. Remember, Jacob Trouble is spoken like this. It said it should be a time like no other. A time like no other. The Lord is about to turn this place into the ultimate haunted house. Nothing but screams, fear, and terror. He's going to allow this Edomite to activate things from the left-hand side of our Lord you never thought you would see. Never. You thought this was only seen in the movies. Like they got that show Stranger Things. Why they showing you? Look into the history of Stranger Things and where it came from. That was right over here in the tri-state area where the FBI and them was doing all kind of experimental teleportations, man. Trying to jump through portals. They were sending kids and prisoners through portals at the time, man. So this thing about the X-Files and all this, your favorite shows, you are in the show now because we at the end of the world.
And how the Greeks was using those triangles and stuff like that as magic triangles that would bring them in. The founder, if you go to his page, you can see the triangles on the map where they actually believe. Well, they don't believe. They put the location of these portals there. One of them is in New York because it's a spiritual gate in New York. And so we talked about that, but this links into everything right now because they need to get the basic atmosphere and frequency and attune to all these different gates and stuff at the same time to prepare for the event at hand. Now let's read this to you right now. It is almost like a clue as to what is expected to happen in the near future. Reported by Fox News, the Holy See Press Office announced the upcoming document will be published May 17th with a live stream press conference featuring basically the Vatican. They're going to be there. They're going to be talking about it. People have got to wonder what is in store for humanity as the home to the world's most powerful religious organization. The Vatican is preparing for new guidelines on how to deal with supernatural phenomena. And so basically, they're telling you, they're guiding you on how to communicate with whatever they're going to be putting up and whatever is going to be basically out there. Remember, not too long ago, it was about a year ago, where he's coming out saying there's a demon in the Vatican, and now we're supposed to trust them for guidance.
Yeah, you're looking at the demon. You're looking at him right here. So they're going through this exposure process because as part of their rituals, they Masonic order, you know, they got to let the prey know what's going on before they strike. So, like the scriptures say, their own tongue shall fall on them. And this is part of their rituals here. Because the majority of the people ain't looking at this information. Only the hopeful elect is reporting on this through the scriptures to let you know that this is a serious time you're sitting in. This is not about games, man. When the Lord say put on the whole armor, you don't know how to put on spiritual armor, man. That whole Ephesians 6, that's for the men of the Lord. Because you can't put the armor on without faith. These Israelites out here gonna find out you don't have that gift, that special ingredient. But these things are coming for you. These apparitions, these ghosts, as they say, that the Lord is allowing into the earth by the hands of demons like this. You're looking at one of the frogs that came out of her, man. They're not set up here for religious ceremonies. These are warlocks, high-level witches, man, and they about to get busy. This is Revelations 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven, so a war's about to go down. And we're going to look, we're going to see. And that heaven is talking about the firmament. When you go back into Genesis, you know, Shemayim, that's the firmament, the Space Force. They know these UFOs are the chariots of the angels. They know the spiritual activity is all around us right now. It's activated. It's always been around us, but now the Lord is activating the supernatural world. So we are connected through the heavens from Yahushua, and they're connected through the heavens from Yahushua too. But it's on the left-hand side. The Lord controls good and evil, Isaiah 45:7. So the connection there is between two individuals right now, that final war against Esau and Jacob. But it's not all the Edomites, like it's not all of Jacob's children. It's the elect, primarily the 144,000 of the 12 tribes of Israel against the elect, the elites of the Edomites, man. And you're looking at one of their top warlocks right here. And they ready to get busy. So it says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. So Michael and them are coming from the heavens. These are top angels here. And you're looking at the dragon. Right? He's part of the dragon system. He's part of the dragon system, man. You know, the dragon is interchangeable with the beast. And these are it was 3 frogs that came out of her, which was just London, the Vatican, and the Pentagon. Okay? And the whore, which is America, sits on top of the beast with the 7 heads and 10 horns, which is the EU. That's the whole Edomite system, man. So The angelic angels is about to fight against these people, and they know it. They know it. That's why they preparing like this. So it says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and its angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. So the dragon got his military, man. You know, in the Air Force, they're known as the angels. But now they added a seventh branch? I can't remember. I think it's the sixth branch to the military, which is called the Space Force. So they got a team that's going to fight against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and this thing is going to take place right in your face.
Knowledge, remember he was talking about the evil in the Vatican? And now we're supposed to get guidance from them, and they're telling us, well, we're about to have communication with beings, so-called angels, potentially Christ. This is wild. So we're now really at the turning point right here, to where you need to basically have yourself spiritually attuned, and we need to prepare for what's going to happen. The last time they released a new document on what was going to happen, people saw some stuff then too. It was like a couple years after they released the document. So let's take you back to what happened years back when they released a new document on guidance for all this supernatural stuff. And then we'll talk about when the document released a little bit more on the 17th. So check this out.
The last time the Vatican released guidance on apparitions was in 1978 under Pope Paul VI. That document, Norms Regarding the Manner of Proceedings in the Discernment of Presumed Apparitions or Revelations, was released due to the increased influence of mass media. The miracle of Fatima in 1917 is perhaps the most well-documented apparition in the modern day. After an alleged series of appearances by the Virgin Mary to several peasant children that promised a public miracle, tens of thousands of people in Fatima claimed to witness the sun move erratically across the sky and produce radiant colors for several minutes.
Okay, so that was back then when they did it, and then people started seeing stuff across the sky. So again, the technology that they have, even back then, as far as we know, is basically not even revealed how far advanced they are to the public. Moving into this next part though, as we talk more about this document where they're saying, well, get ready. Remember, they said signs, NASA was saying signs of alien life will happen by 2025, meaning that they were planning to do this, but by 2025 to 2030, obviously they need to have whoever is their Antichrist.
And the Antichrist is not one guy. The Antichrist there's many Antichrists. Okay? You know, this is part of their deception that you're waiting for this, like, one Antichrist to pop up on the scene. You know, this is, let me see here. This is 1 John 2. Let me see, 1 John 2. And let's get here. Let's see. Let's get 1 John 2, and let me start from 18, okay? Just clear up this Antichrist thing here. There you go, okay. This is 1 John 2 and 18. It says, little children, it is the last time, and as you have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now are there many Antichrists, and this was written 2,000 years ago. So anti means against, and Christ or Christo, which is anointed or oil. So they're against the Hamashiach. That's how you say it in Hebrew. So there's many people against Hamashiach. You know, all these religions set up, you know, atheists, agnostics, you know, the image of the beast is set to go against Hamashiach. So there's many, as it says, there are many antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. So that's why we know we're in the last days. So, but they're putting this out there because, you know, what they're showing you is just one side. So this video is one-sided. But we got the whole story because we're reading it. When you go through the scriptures properly with the unction, with the eye salve, we can read the downfall of this kingdom. But this is part of it. Their great deception.
The type to be empowered to basically, after the solar eclipse was a pivotal point when they were saying the shift was supposed to happen for this being. So remember, during the solar eclipse, basically ancient cultures all thought it was some creature or some being coming, and they was doing this for the sun god. But then they also said it was this supposed ship that was in front of the sun, which we don't know if that's true.
No, it was a ship. It was a ship. It was all kind of UFO activity. We got the videos on it.
And it was using the energy of everybody basically at the solar eclipses, so everybody instantly lost energy, got tired or sick. Supposedly it's using energy to open up and come through the gateway. And moving further, like we said, just recently, you've seen all these reports about objects that looks like crosses in the sky. And then recently it was another one, just looked like some ring in the sky. So they've been testing stuff out. And then you notice with these movies and stuff like Netflix, the three-body problem,
I gotta check
they
this out.
show a hologram in the sky. Now, I want to tell you the technology, if we can get into the technological part. We're talking about the spiritual aspect where they're using magic triangles and they open up a portal that's in Dublin, that's in New York, that's in Manhattan. That was just days ago. We showed you that. That's a black mirror.
Look at this here. Look at this. People don't understand what's going down, man. They have no clue. So we so blessed. Like the Apostle Gabar always say, we are immensely blessed because we've been chosen at this time. We've been called. We've been called at this time, you know, to have the understanding far beyond this world. Look at these people, man. You know, and this is clearly mimicking a portal because these people are about to see things. They're trapped. They're trapped. The Lord hates a lot of people, man. These people are about to get the scare. I mean, it's hard to describe. You can only go with Jeremiah 30:7. A trouble like never before, because it's not going to be just physical gunshots and violence and rape. The Lord is bringing in these apparitions, and he's going to mess with your psyche. The Father's going to mess with your mind, just like he did the ancient Egyptians. He got into their heads. The screams that was coming out of Egypt at the time, and he shut the lights out. Now we on a high cyber watch right now for a cyber attack, man. Now imagine the Lord shuts all the lights down in America and Great Babylon, and then brings all these, while these portals are open. You see, this is what they're doing. They've been doing this. Now it's time, because salvation is nearer than when we believe, man. Let's go back to Revelations 12, verse 8. These are angels that's going to fight against Michael and them, right? And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. So this is the ending of the story. You don't win, Esau. You put up a fight. It's going to be a small fight, but you don't win. You prevail not. But these people, man, they're going to submit to you because they look at you as a god. Look at these people, man. Not knowing they set up for the slaughter. The least don't care. These are a bunch of useless eaters right here, man. The least don't give a hell about these people, your kids, your education, your job. What you contribute to society is zero. Zero. But we read in the ending of this man. And the great dragon was cast out. So you about to be removed, E. You about to be removed out of position. So we're reading your downfall before it happens. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent. Because this is an ancient war. A lot of you don't know nothing about the garden and what happened with the serpent when he beguiled Eve. You still thinking it's a snake. This is an old war that our Lord is finishing off. That second Adam. Okay? Now he's going to dust you off for good. It says, and that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan. These are some of the names for him. Which deceiveth the whole world. And look at the deception of these people, right? Which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out unto the earth, which is a low position, and his angels was cast out with him. So all your witches, the warlocks, your helpers, your military, the third part of man is going down. So no matter what you try to come with your popes, you know, all of your Aleister Crowleys, right? All these lesser luminaries, all this magic for the left-hand side, they tried it with Moses. But the power that Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua was giving Moses just was too superior for the magicians of Egypt. And the same thing is going to happen here. So, you know, you can go over here. This is JWTV and watch the rest of this. But this is what's going down. Prepare for a lot of spiritual activity. That's why the scriptures say, then it should be known who is my chosen, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is not going to help any man that's not of the elect. And you're going to need help from that other side, because your attacks, your dreams going to start getting darker. Then you think you're seeing people with 2 or 3 heads. I mean, spirits going to be coming to visit you at night and the afternoon in your car. This thing is about to pick up. How can you fight against a spirit? See, a lot of y'all thinking the Lord is bluffing with this. You seeing it. They coming out and telling you, you better get yourself spiritually connected, because we on your ass, man. And this is when people going to stop playing games with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, playing with his name. This when you're going to want to get serious, but then the Lord going to say, I never knew you. Deal with this on your own. This is a very sensitive time right now. Akim, Akwaf, man. Very sensitive. You see what's about to go down. Kiss the Son while you can. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom.